Hi everyone, my name is Michael and I'm a sophomore studying mechanical engineering. Today I'm going to show you how to fold a paper airplane called the dart. To start, take your paper and fold it in half long ways. Make sure you get it even on both sides and push the crease flat. Next, unfold and you should see a line running straight down the middle. Next, fold the corners in on both sides. Make sure both folds hold. And now you're going to take the corner that you just made and you're going to fold that into the center crease. Flip the paper around and do the same on the other side. Make sure all your folds are flat, and now we're going to fold the paper right in half. You should start to see the plane coming together. To fold the wings, take one side and fold it down. Now, flip the paper over and fold the other wing to match the first one. Now finally, fold the wings up and you should have your very own paper airplane.
Hello everybody, my name is Dominic Caggiano. I'm a sophomore studying materials engineering at the University of Kentucky, and today I'm going to show you how to make the stable. This paper airplane is super easy to make, and its specialty is going to be flying far distances. You're going to start out by getting your piece of paper and putting it long ways, and then you're going to fold it hot dog style. Okay, making sure these corners line up. And just driving that through. Okay, and you're going to fold it back out, and you're going to take this flap and you're going to fold it down on the midline. Just put a crease there and do the same thing on this side. All right. After you have that, you're going to fold this entire flap down this way. Okay, there you go. Now you want to take this corner right here and you're going to fold it down and it's going to touch on the midline. Okay, and then you're going to use this flap right here and you're going to fold it up. There you go. Now you're going to fold it back along the crease that you made earlier so that you have it on both sides just like that. Okay, at this point you want to hold the paper airplane down and you're going to fold this wing out just like that. Crease, flip over to the other side, crease, take your wings, fold them out, and just like that you've got yourself the stable. Enjoy!
What's going on, guys? My name is Colin Greer. I'm a junior mechanical engineering student here at the University of Kentucky. and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make a medium style paper airplane called the Buzz. And this paper airplane specializes in time of flight and distance. So if you're interested in throwing a plane far or seeing a plane fly for a far distance, then this is the one for you. This is what the complete version of the plane looks like. And this is what I will be showing you how to make today. All right, let's get started. So, the first step here is going to be, we're going to take this piece of paper. This is just a regular, 8.5 by 11 paper that you'd find in a printer. You're going to fold it in half, hamburger style, if they still use those words. We're going to make you a crease down the middle, and this crease is going to serve as your reference line for the next step. So you see we have now a crease down the middle, and the second step here is we're going to take both these corners and fold them down to this midpoint here. We're going to fold them down so that this top part is in line with the middle line that we just created. So we're going to do that now. So there's one side. There's two sides. So this is what your paper airplane should look like now. The next step is we're going to take the top of this paper and bring it down to where the two sections meet that we just folded. So it's going to look like this. So we're going to bring this section down. Put the point down there where those two sections meet. So right there, we're going to make our crease. Just like that. Your paper airplane should look like this. The next step we have here is we're going to take this side and this side, fold them into the middle, just like this. But the key here is we want to have this side right here be in line with the middle reference line that we created in the beginning. So just like we folded these sections in, we're going to fold this section in, where again this line here is parallel to the midsection. So after you're done folding, you should have a little bit of an overhang down here on the bottom, just like this. And we're going to repeat that for this side as well. So your paper airplane should look like this. Okay? So now that we have this part is a little bit tricky, but is essential to making this plane fly the way you want it. So this section right here, you have a little triangle right here. You see that? So what we're going to do is we're going to split that triangle in half, and we're going to fold it behind the airplane, so towards the back. So just like this, we're going to split it in half and fold it behind, just like this. So at the end, you should have a little section hanging over the edge, just like this. So the paper airplane, this is the back view of the paper airplane. So the back should look like this with this little section overhang, and the front should look like this. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the plane and fold the entire piece of paper in half. And this is going to create what looks more like a plane instead of a piece of paper. Okay, so folding in half, creasing the bottom edge here. You should have those little tails on the back and this little folded piece on the front. Okay, so now this is what your plane should look like. The final step to this paper airplane, called the Buzz, is we're going to fold each wing down to where it is parallel with the top section is parallel with the bottom. So just like this, and repeat for the other side. Okay. You want to line these wings up so that they're nice and straight. Give it a little fluff, and you're good to go.
Hello everyone, my name is Luke Villarreal. I am the current treasurer of AIAA. I am a mechanical engineering major at UK in my sophomore year. And today we are going to be learning how to build the Canard paper airplane. This is what it will end up looking like. To start it off, you're going to take your standard sheet of paper, you're going to fold it in half horizontally, also referred to as hot dog. Usually when I make paper airplanes like this, I like to use my thumbnail and press down on the creases to make sure they're nice and sharp. After you finish that, you're going to open it back up. You're going to fold the top corners down like so, in towards the center. And I'll show you what it looks like after you've finished. This is what it looks like after you've done that. For your third step, you're going to take these corners here, and you're going to fold them in towards the center as well, along the center line specifically, creating a nice smooth edge all the way down. You can do that on both sides of the airplane. After you have finished that, you should end up with something that looks roughly like this. For your fourth step, you're going to open it all the way back up, and you're going to use these fold lines to fold in the airplane bit. You're going to fold it out so that it looks like this on the left side. You're also going to go ahead and repeat that to the other side. So you're going to fold it over, basically folding it in on itself, but outside now. And after you have completed that, you will go back to your aircraft and it will look roughly like this. After you've finished it, you're going to take this top portion, you're going to fold it down to right here, turning it into a triangle as opposed to a square. Looking like this. There's the back. Next, you're going to take this little piece, just fold it down, and you're going to fold it back up to the center here. Giving you something that looks roughly like this with this little tiny flap here. Next, you're going to fold in this flap so that it lines up with the center line as well. Leaving you something that looks like this. You're folding it up, I should specify. You're folding it up so it goes like that on both sides. They don't need to be perfectly centered, but they will look something like this after you've done both of them. Next, you will then take these extra flaps here. You're going to fold them down and out so that the creases line up with the outside corner. You want them to basically be now looking like this. So try to bend it down and make a wonderful fold here that looks something roughly like this. And then you're going to crease it that your plane should look roughly like this now from the front. Next, you're going to go ahead and fold it in half away from you, so the opposite way you've set, so that the folds are all on the outside still, you can see here. Next, for the last few little bits, you're going to fold the wings down, roughly about halfway down the wing. There's not an exact amount you need to fold it down, whatever works for you. But you're going to fold it down so it looks roughly like this. And then you're going to simply mirror it on the other side. And once you have done that, make sure you crease it nice and well. And you have now created yourself the canard. This plane is designed for distance and hang time. So just go ahead and take it and throw it off and see how far you can make it go. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your time here at AIAA, and thank you very much for watching.
Hi everyone, my name is Eliza, and I'm currently the Secretary of AIAA here at the University of Kentucky. I'm a junior in mechanical engineering, and today I will be showing you guys how to fold your very own paper plane called the Hunter plane here. And in the end it'll look something like this. It's a pretty cool little plane. It's known for its distance that it flies and its duration in the air. And you can also create some flanges on the edges of the wings to create speed. So let's go ahead and get into the video. First, you're going to get a plain sheet of paper. So this paper can just be regular sized printer paper. Any color will do. So the first step here is you're going to take it and fold it in half long ways, so hot dog style. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And you want to crease it in the middle pretty well so that you can see the crease when you open it back up. Okay, so once you have that crease, you want to open it back up, and now you can see the crease in the middle here. Now, you want to take this top part here, so you want to take the long ways and then rotate it so that the shorter side is facing you. Then you want to take this top length here, and you want to fold it down towards you about 2 inches. Now it doesn't have to be perfect at all, but you want it to fold down to about 2 inches here. So let me show you what that looks like about. I use the center line here to line it up with the center line here so that we get the crease that's straight. So 2 inches looks about like this. So if you can see that, this is about 2 inches here. Just fold that down, line up this crease with this crease, and you're all good to go. Now, after you get to this step, you want to do that again. But this time you want to fold this length down to this length. So I'm going to show you. Just fold it in half. Take the top portion and fold it in half on itself. And it's going to get a little bit trickier to fold at this point because the paper is getting thicker. So what I like to do is take an object, be it scissors like this, or a marker or a Sharpie, and I like to take an object and just run it along the crease like this to make it a stronger crease and to make it more prominent so you can see it and it's easier to fold after this point. You can do it with a Sharpie, a marker, scissors, or any heavier object. So once you got to this point, you're gonna wanna do that one more time. You wanna fold this length down to this length so that it gets to be 3 times as thick. This is gonna be the nose of the plane, which is why we want it to be so thick. And this fold may be the hardest fold out of all the folds in this assembly. So you really want to take an object at this point and run it along this crease to make it stronger. Otherwise, the next few folds may be difficult to follow. Okay, once you got that crease strong, take it and set it right back in front of you like this. Now we want to make the wings. So you want to make sure the paper is facing you so that this opens that way, okay? And you want to take, let's start with this side. So we want to take this corner here and fold it back so that it reaches the center line, okay? So I'll show you what that looks like. Take this corner, turn it around, fold it back to center line. So that kind of sort of creates a triangle here. You can see it. Now we want to turn it back over and do the exact same thing we did with the side on this side of the piece of paper. And it's going to get hard to fold at the nose here because it's even thicker than the 3 times thickness that we just created. So if you really want to, use scissors or a marker again and just push that down so that it doesn't want to come back up as easily. So now you have the wings here. So now you want to flip this back over. And you want this to be facing you like this. Now we want to fold the wings. This is a simple fold. All you want to do is fold the plane in half. So I'm just going to take it and fold it in half like that. Make sure that the nose is also folded in half, which is, it's going to be a little bit hard, so you can fold that on its own too. That's what I like to do. So take it and fold it. And now you have what we have, basic, almost paper plane. And one of the last steps we need to do is fold the wings over. So here's one of the wings. You just want to fold it to about right here where the end of the thicker piece of paper ends. Fold it to that length, right around there. Doesn't have to be perfect by any means. Okay, and then we want to turn it over, and we want to do it on this side as well. Do the exact same thing. And so when you open it back up, you have the basic hunter plane with a thick nose and thin wings. And now for speed, if you want to add speed to this plane, what you want to do is create about a 1/2 inch flange on the end of each wing. It's not necessary, but it will add some speed to it. So let me show you how to do that. So just going to take one of the wings here and create about a 1/2 inch fold upward so that it kind of sticks out like that, if you can see that. Okay. And then you want to do it on the other side as well, about a 1/2 inch. Make sure that they're sticking straight up into the air when you're done with it. It's gonna look kind of like this on both ends. Awesome. And so this ends this tutorial. You got yourself a beautiful hunter plane here. Should look like one of these. So this one does not have the flanges on it. This one does. They both fly long distances. That's one of the benefits of the Hunter paper plane. If you're feeling up to it, you can take some markers and colored pencils or some kind of decorative utensil, and you can decorate your paper plane by drawing on the wings. So I did that, and I just made some random lines, so you can decorate your paper plane however you like. Maybe draw some artwork here, or paint it. I had someone paint it, which made it a little heavier, which made it actually fly further, which was pretty cool. And if you want to spice it up even more, you can tape it shut, because they do tend to come undone up here sometimes. So you can tape it shut up here if it keeps doing that. Otherwise, yeah, this is the end of your Hunter plane tutorial. I hope you had fun, and I hope you have a great rest of your E-Day. Thank you for attending AIAA's E-Day session. Thank you again. Have a good day.